Alright. What else can I talk about? You know, I've been seeing a lot of, like, am I the asshole, like, reaction short things. This was always a fun... well, not fun. It's interesting because, like, sometimes it's stuff that, like, I don't know, I can understand maybe somebody's point of view, you know, and maybe their priorities are different, and maybe, like, you know, and maybe that's good, maybe that's bad. Yeah. Always interesting. There's also, like, sometimes there are things that are like, oh my god, what? You are not the asshole. Or, oh my god, yes, you are the asshole. What the fuck? But then there's also things that are like, okay, like, yeah, this isn't great, but also, why? Like, why did you do this? Why did they do this? Like, is going to Reddit really the answer? I mean, shouldn't it just be like, yo, talk this out? It's like a lot of relationships and just like toxic relationships and like stuff like that, and it's like, dude, what are you doing? There has to have been a better way to sort this out, and you didn't. Do love me a good research tower. Let's have a little fun, shall we? I don't know if I can get a trait from it, which is what I really need, but if we can't find it, then I know where to find it, hopefully. I was mentioning OCs before. I don't know. I'm not like a master character creator or anything. And I don't know. I'm thinking, like, I'm trying to think critically of, like, you know, I have like my, you know, Brylu, who's me except furry, and as a character I want to be like as much an expression of myself as possible, because I think that's interesting. Damn. This is gonna need a little bit of precision. I can't... Okay. How much gravity is here? I think it's pretty low. Maybe it's... Maybe I just haven't done this in a while. Oh my god, yeah. I want to be very, like, I don't want to make my self-insert a Mary Sue, right? Like, I also feel like I haven't, I mean, also I just want it to be a fun story and just put myself into a situation, I guess. And this might be a little bit of me talking through my, what I want to do and what I feel like I could do better. All I need is the access to your research computer. It is all I need. What was I gonna say? Alright. Use... Very nice. Cool, I guess. You got lucky this time, and next time, oh boy. Yeah, I don't know what I was gonna say. But I need to do better. Okay, what I would say, if you were gonna make some OCs, I would say, the first thing you should do is start with their weakness. What is their weakness? And how... Oh, this reminds me. Sorry. I've been kind of addicted to hexagons, and I saw this. Can't remember what this is called, but there's a name for it. And, like, the fact that it isn't all hexagons and there are some pentagons annoys me. But that's just how it works. But yeah. Oh, also, just for sake of... I have no idea what that is, but that's okay. Meteor craters? Okay, cool. But yeah, yeah, and the second thing you should do... So the first thing, weaknesses, because everybody needs a weakness, and you need to, like pride... you know, reliance on technology, being an asshole, lack of empathy, I don't know, whatever you want. I think the second thing is hobbies. Hobbies would be a good thing to start to, because, like, and I guess it depends. I definitely want... I definitely want there to be a level of, humanity in my characters that, like, I don't know, I mean, you could have crazy, you know, ninja, you know, crazy cyberpunk ninja dude with a jetpack. It's a badass fighter, and, you know, or whatever, but also, like, I mean, you know, they gotta sleep somewhere. They gotta take a shit somewhere. They gotta entertain themselves between kicking ass. How do they do that? And, I mean, I guess that could also be weakness if they don't do that, but, like, you know, it's also a thing. I guess I have a character who's somewhat like that, who's a badass, and doesn't take, and just, like, devotes themselves to completely being a badass, and has a very shallow social life as a result. I don't know. I've been thinking that I don't know, I think it's maybe irony to some degree. But, like, I think my weakness and Rylu's weakness there, I don't know, I want to say sloth. I had to attribute it to a 7, to one of them devilly sins. 7 deadly sins, what the fuck? Okay, Severely Devilly does also seem like it works out. I say irony because I do 2 videos every fucking weekday. But anyways, I don't know, it's a thing to go through. Till next time, have a good day, great day even. Chowskis.